Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray edition of Escape from Alcatraz. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. You can also find me over Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at Movie Guy 365. Okay, Escape from Alcatraz is here on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by Kino Lorber. It can be found as a slipcover edition, available at your online retailers. Now, when it comes to the film itself, I remember first becoming aware of this movie when my parents took my brother and I to visit Alcatraz sometime in the mid-80s. My father, I believe, was a big fan of the film. Of course, he also really liked Clint Eastwood as an actor and director. And, you know, it was interesting seeing the place itself. By the way, if you've never seen Alcatraz, it's definitely worth a visit. So it was many years later that I finally watched the film, and I also am a big Eastwood fan. His character, Frank, I think, you know, it's Eastwood playing a character, obviously. Of course, you're really going to lean into that protagonist and just the setting. And I love prison break movies to begin with. I think one of my all-time favorite, of course, is going to be The Shawshank Redemption. And I noticed some similarities. You know, they're not, they're not too hidden there, but I do like it. I also really enjoy the fact that they don't kind of spell out the ending for you, like, you know, what happened to the individuals doing the escape. You know, did they make it? Did they not make it? I really like the ambiguity. And just once again, if you've never looked up the history of Alcatraz, the island, I would recommend you do so. But the film itself, you know, it's dark, it's gritty, it has, you know, it's not a cheerful film. But you do find yourself rooting for the main characters to make it. And I really like it. I think it's just a film that you should check out. If you're more familiar with Eastwood's, you know, bigger work, you know, Dirty Harry or The Man with No Name, check it out. I mean, it's a worthwhile watching experience. So yeah, absolutely watch it. All right, we're going to talk about the picture quality and the audio in just a moment. But first, let's do a quick unboxing. Okay, we have the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray edition of Escape from Alcatraz from Kino Lorber. Artwork, really like it. So yeah, I think they did a good job on this. And then we have the back. Interior, no reversible on this, but your standard Kino disc. So yeah, looks pretty good. Now let's talk about the picture quality and the audio. Escape from Alcatraz on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has a 1:85:1 aspect ratio with native 4K resolution and graded with both HDR10 and Dolby Vision. For purposes of this review, I will be discussing the Dolby Vision encode. For this release from Kino, the transfer was given a full restoration based off the original camera negative and supervised by Paramount Pictures. Film grading looks fairly consistent, though I did notice a few occasions where some management may have been utilized. It's nothing too egregious, mostly involving some scene transitions, but more observant viewers will probably notice. The movie setting isn't going to make for some impressive color demonstrations like, you know, it is a prison, but it's there to be found nonetheless. Impressive San Francisco sunsets, the books sitting from the prison library are just a few examples where Dolby Vision cracks its knuckles and says, let's dial things up here. Colors look naturally bolder and never stray into unnatural territory. Skin tones are neutral in appearance throughout the film. Black levels are the biggest beneficiary of the Dolby Vision grading. In the third act, when Frank and the others are making their way from inside the prison to freedom, the darker interiors are properly darkened with no elevation creeping in. Night scenes are equally impressive in that regard. Details receive a noticeable uptick to textures thanks to the 4K resolution. Alcatraz is a dirty place, and the prison's wear and tear is more evident on this new disc. Close-ups show great definition on facial features, prison outfits, and set pieces. The resolution enhancements are one of the strongest benefits of this new 4K disc. Escape from Alcatraz on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports a DTS 5.1 and a 2.0 track. The DTS Auto is a satisfying experience with a good amount of surround engagement. Rear speaker activity mostly consists of occasional crowd chatter, atmospheric noises from within the prison, and some weather effects. It succeeds in immersing the listener very well. The fronts and center are solid in their delivery with no issues to report. The low end doesn't get a staggering workout, but whenever a prison door slams shut or some other on-screen action calls for it, you'll notice its presence. For the picture quality, I'm going to give Escape from Alcatraz on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray a B+. Kino's latest 4K release is another winner. The picture improvements with Dolby Vision are bolder colors, stronger black levels, and the increase in detail with the 4K resolution is noticeable. Eastwood fans will really enjoy the transfer. For the audio mix, I'm going to score this one a B+ as well. This film about a prison breakout really has a solid presence with a DTS 5.1. Audio cues are full and engaging, providing a good fidelity for the listener. Overall, the track is very enjoyable. So that is my review of Escape from Alcatraz on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. If you're interested in picking up a copy for yourself, I will leave an Amazon link in the comment section. If you use it, it really helps out the channel. But if you have the disc already, let me know your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.